Thank you for your service.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you just read my mind?
What happened?
I was about to say I need to make a request. Stop sending me the Ventura Stern for president shit.
Oh, God, I know. I've gotten that 1,000 times.
That is so weird. You just did the impression.
I know.
That's literally the next thing I was going to say.
Anytime I hear thank you, I think, thank you for your service.
I mean, Stern's smart enough to know what the media will bite on, but it's just a goof. Stop. I have no desire to talk about it at all. It's a dumb, silly fucking thing they're doing.
I get so many fucking tweets about that.
What, they're actually running for the presidency? Are they? Are they really?
I didn't even fucking...
Really? They're going to do this?
I wouldn't even read a story like that. Because
they tweet us enough about it.
I know. I just couldn't even deal.
Really? That's happening?
On InfoWars?
And what is InfoWars saying about it?
Alex Jones's website.
All right. What is he saying? Is he at least saying it's a stupid goof and that they'll get a little press out of it?
No, this is former Governor Jesse Ventura and radio personality Howard Stern are set Wednesday on Stern's radio show to discuss the serious possibility of a 2016 presidential run.
No, to goof on it. There's nothing serious about it.
Well, talking on and off air to Alex Jones, Ventura made it clear this is very serious and not a stunt.
Uh-huh.
So and they're going to try to sign on a Secretary of State turd.
So Ventura's going to run for president and Howard's going to be his VP.
Yeah, because Howard loves being second cheese.
Yeah, thank you. Howard's ego will not allow that. We all know that. This is a stupid goof.
It's such a stunt. Please.
Can we wake up Alex Jones? Can we cold call him now?
Oh, boy.
Seems fair. I mean, Stern has indicated that he will probably quit his current show in 2015 anyway, leaving the path clear for a presidential campaign to begin the same year.
Oh,
yeah, sure.
All right. Like a real campaign.
President Stern.
Okay, sure. Of course that's going to happen.
Wasn't he running for governor once? And
he did.
Didn't follow through because he didn't want to release all of his financial information.
And wouldn't he make a better first lady at this point? I was going to say pernt.
At this pernt.
At this pernt.
Yeah, I can't. I
don't even care they're doing it. I care more that the some of these almost legitimate sites
media
aren't saying, obviously this is a complete and utter goof.
Yeah. Well, Alex Jones is Jesse Ventura.
No, but it's on other sites too.
Yeah.
It's on other sites.
But because Alex Jones he broke it, right? Didn't Alex Jones break the story?
Yes, he did.
We talk about the goof ticket all the time. Every election, you get a kind of a goof ticket. It's fun, and those people get a little press because for whatever reason, everyone likes to play along.
Yeah.
But they're not serious about it.
They like to make believe it's real.
No.
Stop it.
All right.
Good for them. Jesse the Body. Like Jesse would have any credibility to run for office anymore. He was the governor for a while, the governor of fucking Minnesota.
Which kind of amazes me.
Which is amazing.
I mean, we've had him on enough to realize
comes off as certifiably insane.
To realize how amazing that actually was
right?
at the time. Because, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesse the Mind.
Yep.
Jesse the Body is now Jesse the Mind. And he was the governor, but then, he almost seemed sane when he was the governor.
Mm-hmm.
He seemed crazy during the wrestling years, but he had to be because he was a wrestler. It's crazy.
He was able to keep it pushed down.
He toned it down.
Just enough.
He cut off his riffraff hairdo and went with the shaved head look, and he was always well-kempt and put in a nice suit and everything. And then once he got out of that office, he just went completely batshit crazy to where, no one's going to... You hear him debate on, some of the talk shows, and he's a fucking madman.
Or was he always batshit crazy?
That's just it. Maybe he was, and they were able to cover that up when he was the governor.
Where he jumped the shark was... He said it on our show, I think, that his son or somebody close to him showed him the Loose Change documentary.
Oh, God.
And that set him off down this path.
Loose Change.
Well, we got a guy now saying the Bin Laden story is all bullshit.
What, the killing of Bin Laden?
Yeah. Which journalist is saying this? An acclaimed journalist saying that the White House version of Bin Laden's death there is one big lie.
I do. If you look at the way the White House handled things like Benghazi and this Syria situation, you realize that if the White House and Obama was involved in that, like they like to say he was, it would have been a clusterfuck. Because everything this guy does is a clusterfuck.
I find it really strange we never saw a picture.
No picture, no fucking.
I find that strange, and their reasoning for that very strange.
Meanwhile,
when they showed the video of Saddam Hussein being basically tortured at the end of his life,
being hung, and we got that. We got Gaddafi getting a fucking.
Although that was from a cell phone, so it makes it harder. Obviously,
No.
I get it, but
Gaddafi getting something shoved up his asshole in the back of a fucking pickup truck after they got him, and then the most wanted man on the face of the earth. Nothing?
I don't know. I always found it a little strange. It's a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, Seymour Hersh, contends
Seymour Butts?
Seymour Butts.
Hey, would you blow me?
Well, Haywood was there, but he didn't have a lot to do with
Patio
this one.
furniture?
Patio furniture was definitely involved with this
Alcoholic!
Contends the 2011 U.S. Navy SEALs raid that resulted in the killing of 9/11 mastermind Osama bin Laden is one big lie.
Wow.
And he won a Pulitzer.
Who was that, Sal? Did Sal say this?
Yes, Sal.
He knew it was fake, I heard, and
He knew the whole time.
wanted to play a gag on everyone.
He was just waiting for us to realize.
Fucking Sal.
Not one word of it is true. Hersh told the Guardian newspaper in an interview meant to drum up publicity for his new book about national security. Nothing's been done about that story. It's one big lie, the 76-year-old Hersh told the Guardian.
Dixie Normus. Dixie Normus. I like that one. Okay.
He's basically saying that the account hasn't been appropriately looked at by journalists or looked into.
Oh.
The Pakistanis put out a report, don't get me going on it. Let's put it this way. It was done with considerable American input. It's bullshit.
Wow. So
It's a bullshit report.
What's the bullshit? That it never happened, or
really
it happened
explain
differently
that part. That's what's frustrating about this story.
than the White House says?
The book will also discuss Hersh's view that the U.S. media hasn't committed enough resources to investigate journalism.
Horse.
It's pathetic. They are more than obscure, Hersh said of the American media. They are afraid to pick on this guy, Obama.
Well, yeah. It's obvious.
Used to be when you were in a situation when something very dramatic happened, the president and the minions around the president had control of the narrative. You would pretty much know they would do the best they could to tell the story straight, he said. Now that doesn't happen anymore. Now they take advantage of something like that, and they work out how to reelect the president.
Mm-hmm.
So I always found that one strange. I think you have to show the picture, man.
Yeah, because we really don't have any, like, eyewitness kind of proof.
Right. I mean, it pissed off people no matter what. So what would showing the picture do?
Right.
Really get everyone outraged? They're pretty outraged that we took him out.
Dump him in the ocean. Don't see him no more. We won't see him no more. Yeah.
Government shutting down, huh?
Well, the clock is ticking. CNN has a fucking disaster clock going.
Right.
They put time to a countdown to
That's
disaster. I don't know.
that countdown clock?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was when that big bitch was gonna go on a diet.
That bitch is big.
That bitch is big.
She big. Oh no. Well, breaking news is this?
Is this breaking?
Sal just sent it to me and said this one actually is real.
Oh, Sal.
Jesus.
Dominic
Really?
Barbara arrested
Fuck this guy.
in choke try.
Dominic Barber was the lawyer that represented Ant's ex.
Yes.
A complete and utter twat.
Oh, he's a fucking disaster now.
And his life is just getting worse and worse by the month.
He's been arrested. This time he is accused of choking a woman.
I'll choke a bitch.
Wow, look at him. He doesn't even look like the same fucking guy anymore.
Look how angry he looks.
He looks
now.
angry and crazy.
He was trying to come off like, it's okay, like in every interview, but it finally caught up with him, I guess.
And then he loved calling our show to talk about
Jesus.
no hard feelings with Anthony.
Hey, Anthony.
I told him to go fuck himself. I remember that day. What a twat.
What are the circumstances?
Yeah, what's the latest on this?
It was made at 11 p.m. after a woman...
Last night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Called the police, and she said that they'd gotten into a verbal argument, And then Barbara.
I'm Heisenberg. I'm crazy. I watched the Breaking Bad, and I fucking just figured I'd choke a bitch.
Tread lightly.
Tread lightly.
The woman was at his home. That's important, I guess.
Yeah, and so they were in a verbal argument in his home, and then he put his hands around her throat and applied pressure, quote unquote.
Nice.
He soon released his grip, police said, and the woman was able to flee. He's already facing other charges stemming from what?
Well, he shoplifted.
Earlier run-ins with the law.
Yeah,
he's saying. Okay.
He shoplifted a YSL pocketbook, Yves Saint Laurent.
Yeah.
From a high-end boutique.
Oh yeah.
And that
he's down to shoplifting.
Shoplifting
Holy
and
fuck.
choking a bitch.
Plus, he harassed, stalked, and tried to extort $200,000 from one of his ex-wives.
And now he choked the bitch, allegedly.
Allegedly, according to this article.
That's breaking news, huh?
I can't believe how much money I had to give that fucking guy.
And he went through it all.
Oh yeah.
He went through all your money nice.
Oh yeah, mine and a bunch of other people's.
Wow.
And apparently he got in trouble for kind of misappropriation of funds when people would give him a retainer, and he wouldn't do a lot of the work, and he wouldn't pay the retainer back.
Man.
So he got in trouble for that. He is in Dutch. Man, when he used to come fucking strolling into that courtroom smiling.
Anthony, hi. Come on, do the imitation. Go ahead. Do it.
He loves the publicity.
God. Yeah, I'll do the imitation.
He loved being in the spotlight.
Right now, where's a cop to put me in cuffs, you dumb fuck? Good. Good for you. What happened to the fucking... wasn't he born again or something? Last we were reading, he was born again, and he found Jesus. Jesus said...
And Jesus said unto thee, choke a bitch. I saw another footprint, sets of footprints next to me during the times of my life. And the most difficult ones, there was only one set of footprints. Jesus, why did you leave me? He said, I did not leave you. I went off to choke a bitch.
Yeah, he was just carrying the bitch by her neck. At that point in his life. Allegedly.
Her feet was swinging in the breeze.
Right. Allegedly.
Oh, God. It couldn't happen to a nicer guy. There's this whole karmic thing, you know? Karma, whatnot. And it works both ways. So you really don't wish bad things on people. But when they do happen, you have to look and say, it could not have happened to a more worthy asshole than the likes of a Dominic Barbara. Take it easy, funny man. Did they release him? Is he in jail? Did he make bail? I should bail him out. Go down there.
How great would that be?
Hey, Dominic, come on.
Hop in.
Hop in. We're going to go for a ride.
Just me and you.
You fuck.
All right, we'll figure out if he's still in jail or not.
He faces arraignment today.
Oh, then he was
Monday.
probably still in. He was probably still in the slam overnight.
He don't have any cash, so
Yeah.
Where is this going down? We should go to the
Hempstead.
Let's go say hi.
Hempstead. Yeah, it's close. I should sit in. Oh, sit in on his arraignment. That like he fucking called the press to sit in on my fucking divorce case. That fuck. I could just sit there.
He pulled out all the tricks.
How you doing?
You still want me to do the voice?
Hey, let me do the voice.
He called in the press. They were sitting in the front row for Ant's case. That's nice. That's a good tactic to take.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. We'll wrap up the show next with a couple other doozies. We got a couple more doozies.
Do we have a Lulu?
Maybe a Lulu, definitely a
doozy.
All right.
Do we have a Whopper?
You know what?
Sale will tell us a Whopper. Because it's a lie, get it?
The Opie and Anthony Show continues in moments.
And now these messages.